Mm-hmm. I'm gonna give y'all a minute to get up in here. You know, Sepulveda, man. I know y'all might want to hear this on the replay too, also, but y'all know Sepulveda, man. I'll be punctual with that time, man. I'm going to get myself together. Phone fall up in here, man. That's right there. Come on, get up in here, man. Yep. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, man. You know the game don't wait, man. Okay, yeah, come on, fall up in here, man. Blessings to all y'all, man. Blessings to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Blessings. Like I just said it. Y'all probably gonna catch it back on the replay. Like I was just saying, like shit, man. Y'all know Sepulveda, man. Y'all know I'll be punctual with this time. You know what I'm saying? Come on, get up in here, man. Grab you a seat, man. Come on, let's sit down, man. Let's just you know what I'm saying? Let's just chop it up for a hot minute. You know what I'm saying? Just talk about a few little things that's going on in these YouTube streets and what's going on around shit like that. That's why I didn't put no particular specific title inside the thumbnail. You know what I'm saying? And so you know, that's why even with the thumbnail picture itself, you know, that just, you know, hey, we just that West Coast. You know what I'm saying? That's just West Coast right there, you know. So yeah, y'all come on, get up in here, man. Yeah, come on. What's up, Odie? Don't get up in here, man. Chop it up for a hot minute. I ain't gonna keep y'all long. I ain't gonna hold you long. You know what I'm saying? In the words of my loved one, rest in peace, Simple to P. This shouldn't take too long. This shouldn't take too long. Yeah, come on up in here, man. Hit that like button. You know, hit the dislike button. Do something, whatever. You know what I'm saying? You know how we do it up over here? You know what I'm saying? Wipe your feet off in the name of my partner Freeze. You know what I'm saying? In the name of my partner Simple. You know what I'm saying? Break yourself for the likes. And in the name of Sepulveda, come out them pockets for them likes. You know what I'm saying? Or run them dislikes. Whichever, man. Just do something. J Mill, what's up with you, young bro? Glad you can make it, man. Glad you can make it. I wasn't for sure if you was gonna be able to make it through or not. Give y'all a couple more minutes, man, for at least a few more to fall up in here and shit like that, man. We'll get to talking this shit. You know what I'm saying? Cause it's you know, it's been a whole lot of going on in these YouTube streets, man. Man, it's been a whole lot going on. Might even be too much to even cover, but I'm just gonna peel back a few layers on a few things. You know, nothing major. Let me get myself to get make sure. Oh yeah. My bad. Case I forget. Thank you, gang. That's live. It's being brought to you by this gang and whatever water you desire and lemonade. That cooler refreshing drink. Yeah, so go ahead, get you know what I'm saying, get your snacks together, whatever, whatnot. You know what I'm saying? And chop it up right quick. Talk about this thing right quick. Tony motherfucking Davis, what's up with you, loved one? Blessings. Glad you can make it through. Give y'all a couple more minutes to get up in here, fall up in here. Come on through, y'all. Come on, grab a seat. Y'all come on up in here and sit down. You know what I'm saying? Blessings. I'm glad y'all can come through. Let me get myself together real quick. I'm gonna just chop it up. Like I said, probably hear it on the replay, whatever, not. But like I said, that's why, yeah, man, we just gonna talk about a few little things, my people about what's going on in the YouTube street. That's why I didn't really put no particular title as far as like as the message goes and anything like that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, babe, what's up with you, Miss Watson? How you doing, mama? You know what I'm saying? That's why I didn't put no particular title like that as far as message. Just speaking of that, man, I just want to say, man, I thank everybody who's been looking at the last video, the transition, getting real good positive reviews on it, and I really appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? And so I just want to acknowledge that real quick with y'all and shit, whatever or not. You know what I'm saying? That's right, baby. I am a woman of importance. I heard the fuck out of that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Hey man, so how was everybody Labor Day? You know what I'm saying? I know Labor Day ain't really no big old holiday. You know what I'm saying? And you know, it ain't it's kind of like a small town little barbecue thing like that. You know what I'm saying? But let me just say this, man. Shit, quite and the main reason why Labor Day Labor Day is one of my favorite holidays. Is probably, if not the holiday favorite, is because, man, that's the unofficial end of motherfucking summer. Yeah, man. I'm not really a summer type of guy. Yeah, I'm not the type of nigga who feel like he got to bust out the fresh print during the summer and, you know, and no. I'm saying wherever it's hot as at, I'm trying to get the fuck away from there. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so but what cold thing about it is that on Labor Day, sounds up. I'm out here up in the dirt and shit like that, man. It's like a little smoke shop out here, and you know, be a couple little some little niggas and shit like that. When I know little niggas out there selling their weed, whatever. Not, I mean, they're not like no teenagers. You know what I'm saying? They like, you know, late 20s, early 30s and shit like that. And but yeah, man, shit, them little niggas went and got pieced up and bought them 2 little mini grills. Man, motherfuckers pieced up and got some meat and couple of one of the homies out there that, you know, he pretty much be like run the show a little bit, whatnot, you could say, so to speak. Some man, yeah, some girls come through, man, with the corn and some baked beans and shit like that, like right there on the man. It's like a smoke shop, but there's like it's like a little whole little strip mall. Man, niggas is out there, motherfucking barbecuing like a motherfucker. I was like, I'm not mad at you, little niggas, man. I had just slid up on them and shit, grab some trees, whatever, like, you know what I'm saying, chop it up, whatever, not. Shit, they was out there, whatever now, so they had start grilling and shit like that. So I was like, that's what's happening. Look, I took a knee. I heard that, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, so that's pretty much what nigga really did on Labor Day. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it ain't really too much another nigga just be planning. But yeah, I love Labor Day because it's the unofficial the summer. You know what I'm saying? No offense to you summer babies, you know what I'm saying? But no. You know what I'm saying? I don't fuck with that. And also, like I was telling some you know, because sometimes, you know, man, you know, sometimes you got to spread this game around just a little bit, even if it's on the educational type. You know what I'm saying? So we was out there and shit, and that's, you know, the crowd starting to gather because little niggas already got it cracking. You know what I'm saying? There's already, you know, cars coming through, so that wasn't the problem. You know what I'm saying? Then motherfuckers pulling up and seeing the grills going like, oh, y'all little niggas, you know, man, came out with the table set up. Man, that shit was beautiful. I should have took some footage of that shit, man, but it was beautiful. But so we out there shooting the shit, chopping it up, whatever or not, you know what I'm saying? And I had asked them, I was like, man, y'all niggas even know what Labor Day mean? And it was, and then I was surprised. Like, damn near all of them was like, nah. I was like, it's just basically, man, the celebration of the American worker. You know, it's basically like an acknowledgement to the workforce across the nation and all sectors of the business, private, public, you know what I'm saying? Everything. I was like, but you got to take it a little bit further. I was like, so it's like an acknowledgement of the American worker, also the American hustler, the American pimp, the American gangster, the American stripper, the American, you know what I'm saying? Basically, the American dollar. You know what I'm talking about? If you make an American dollar, man, that'll go. Oh man, Snazzy. Let me say this right quick before I get to going. Snazzy, what's up, baby? Hey, Snazzy, let me apologize to you right quick because on the last night when you had sent the Cash App, whatever, not the emoji that I sent back, I know that motherfucker looked kind of crazy and shit, but I really was trying to scroll down to push the prayer hands, and my thumb had just actually hit the emoji on the accident. But so I want to say, you know, my bad. And, you know, you can't, once you send it, you can't bring it back. So, you know, my bad, baby. And yeah, thank you. I appreciate that very much. Thank you very much. But hey, how you doing? What's happening? Happy Labor Day, Labor Day. Yes, I'm just sitting up here talking about how I love Labor Day. Well, not really love it. It's just one of my favorite holidays, you know. And even though I enjoy the holiday season, but I'm not really like particularly into Christmas itself, Thanksgiving itself. Like I don't set plans. Okay, well this year I'm gonna do that. This year I don't do that, man. Like I wait till wherever the fuck I'm at that day, one time, and wherever I'm at, if I'm around people that's engaging into that, then I participate. You dig? Now when my kids was younger, of course, I slide, check them or whatever. But man, as my kids pretty much, became teenagers, man, they know dad ain't with that shit. I'm not, what I'm saying, man, you know what I'm saying? Physical gifts came to an end. It was just more like a few dollars here and there, and just little shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And then I've always I would tell my kids and shit. Like I would give them a card, and I tell them, no, okay, that's what the card says. But as a father, this is what I want to say. You know what I'm saying? So, but I like the holiday season just because the time of the year it is. I like more like I'm an October baby, so I like autumn, fall, winter. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather be cold than hot. You dig what I'm saying? And then it just wherever you go, I mean, unless even in South Central, you know what I'm saying? A few places like that, but you just the holiday that's in the air. What I mean by that is like you smell chimneys, fires burning, wood burning. You know what I'm saying? You just cinnamon smell in the air. Like you go to certain little places and they just got that, you know what I'm saying, that spice jumping up. So it just be the whole thing about that is what I really enjoy about as far as like at the holiday season. You know what I'm saying? Not even really particular with the with them holidays and Thanksgiving. I don't even want to talk about that. So, you know what I'm saying? But hey, blessings to everybody, man. How y'all doing? Balance, what's up with your loved one? Look, young Balance always making the game look good. You dig what I'm saying? And hey, young Balance, tell young Prince, I said, what's happening? Man, that little nigga be fly, man. My favorite month of this game movie. Just look, even Denise know. Hey, babe, what's up with you? What's up with the hips? Got going on? You know, so, okay, now we can get started. Y'all know I can't really get started until, you know what I'm saying, the ladies get up in here, you know what I'm saying, and then but more important, you know what I'm saying, once them hips though get up in here, you know what I'm saying, to give us the overall protection that we need, you know what I'm saying, to do the sucker ducking and the buster blocking, we can go ahead and get on. But blessings to everybody, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad y'all can come through. Like I said, last few times, those niggas definitely gonna try to stay a little bit more consistent with this shit. And I've been doing pretty good. Been doing pretty good. Now reason why I didn't really, like I said, again, I didn't really put no particular title into the thumbnail because it's not really one of them type of videos where it's just gonna be, you know what I'm saying, where I'm trying to get something across to you. I got some of them coming up. Don't even trip, man. I got some powerful shit coming up. And once again, thank you for all the feedbacks everybody been giving me on the transition. You know what I'm saying? And but even with the money versus respect, like I say, you know what I'm saying, man, like even with that, man, I be thinking about so much shit now. Like I see what Peach to say all the time, man. Like, man, you think you can you say what you want to say, but after it's over, you think back and this and that. You be like, damn, I should have said this. Damn, why did I say that? So, like I said, man, I'm definitely gonna do probably even if I do call it money versus respect part 2, which I probably do, just in honor of the homie and shit. But I definitely got to touch back up on that because man, there's so much disrespect going on in the world across all boards, and the money is a motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? But today we're gonna head jump in this vessel that we call this here the game, and we're gonna drive around these YouTube streets, man. You know what I'm saying? Let me just give my opinion, I bet you basically you could say, and do a little bit of chopping on a couple little things that's going on around just on social media, period. You know what I'm saying? But the YouTube streets is hot, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's hot in the YouTube streets. So first of all, let's start off with this brick lady thing. Man, I know y'all done seen that when baby done got one upside her face. I mean, some fool went upside her face with the brick. And man, and I done heard a few people what they had to say, whatever or not. And it's definitely a split 50-50. You know what I'm saying? You got, some men. It's more men standing on the side of you shouldn't, you know what I'm saying? What the things that she was saying before. And I kind of agree with that, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, there's some men standing on the side of no matter what, man, you know what I'm saying? You wasn't supposed to let that happen, whatever this case gonna be. And then of course, all the women. I haven't heard. It might be a few, but I haven't heard no woman. Oh, actually, I take that back. I did hear this one female saying something. Well, she wasn't really standing on the side. I mean, on the opposite side of the lady. She was pretty much just giving some game as down the middle of the shit. You know what I'm saying? Being neutral with it, which is pretty much how where I stand at with the shit. But let me say this though before I go on. Yeah, I definitely think I don't know what the fuck happened or whatever the fuck she did prior to that for full mind to just go to that route and hit her in the face with a brick, all because he asked her for a number and she said no. I'm gonna just keep it real, man. I don't think it was just that cut and dry. Yeah, I don't think he was just, hey baby, what's your name? Woo, woo, woo. And she was just like, nah, I'm cool. No, no, nah, I don't want to give you my number. And then he was just like, fuck you, bitch, and then grabbed a brick and went upside her head with that. I don't think it's just that cut and dry. There's something going on with this right here, my nigga, that haven't came out yet. And I think as time goes on, more information come out. Okay, so just like dude, who I came out with the video after that was like, yeah, I was standing right there, I seen everything, and she she this and that, what I'm saying, be causing trouble, this and that, whatever that. So I'm thinking this is what I'm thinking, because I done seen a few of the videos. I kind of like do a little bit of homework up on it, you know what I'm saying, and I see what she's staying, she's definitely with the Alphabet Soup Barbecue Mississippi Mass Choir Committee. But this is my thing, right? Why? I'm just like, God damn, my niggas. Like, it's bad enough that we the most hated and most imitated at the same time. But my thing is like, the target and everything is being thrown at black men and black women, and it seems like the black men and the black women saying the most voiceless opinions. And my thing is like, nobody involved with bullshit is even black. She's not fully black. The fool who's speaking out for her not black. And we look at the video, everybody, the community, every round she's at, there's nobody black for us, like as American black. You know what I'm saying? And that's my thing. My thing is like, why is we getting pulled, men and women? Like, why is we getting pulled into this shit? Because I know she said these black men, these niggas. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, like we said, man, it's like, all you niggas. You know what I'm saying? It's like, everybody want to be a nigga nowadays. Everybody, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, see, now you referring to your people as niggas, but I don't see your people on the social media voicing their opinion like I see my people. You dig what I'm saying? So I don't really like that about the situation. But also, let me just say this though, right? Hey man, check this out here. You just can't be putting a certain type of energy out there, especially with this media shit, and you pushing a certain narrative, a certain agenda, and then you being disrespectful about it to the other gender. You dig what I'm saying? And then when something like this happens, first thing you want to do is blame us. Once again, like I say, I don't think it should, whatever the fuck what was said or whatever what was done. I don't think, just me personally, I don't think it merits fool grabbing a brick and hitting her in the face. But you know what though? I don't know, because I done heard from her, I done heard from these black men, I done heard from these black women, I done heard from the other dude. I don't know. Sorry, it was Haitian, but I heard that they not Haitian, that they from Nigeria. I don't know what they are, but I'm gonna just say foreign. This one, but who I want to hear from is the motherfucker who threw the brick. Yeah, man, I want to hear from the nigga who threw the brick, man. You know what I'm saying? But what you got to say, man? Because everybody trying to vilify you, man. They got black men getting drugged all over the internet and shit like that. I just want to know, man, what was it that the bitch said, man, that made you just haul off and throw a brick at the bitch? Like, damn, my nigga, like, you couldn't just backslap the spark out of her mouth or something, or you couldn't just grab her by a motherfucking neck, like, you motherfucking bitch, like whatever, you know what I'm saying? I'm just like, damn, man, you had to grab a brick, you know what I'm saying? And like I say, Once again, let me say it again. You know what I'm saying? Let me reiterate this. I don't think it's just that cut and dry far as it goes with this guy asked me for my number and I told him no, and then he just hauled off and threw a brick. No, 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 no. I don't believe that. Two reasons why I don't believe that. One, I don't believe that because I don't think nobody just gonna be I mean, maybe so, you know what I'm saying? So let me scratch one. Let me just go right to two. All right. And two, your previous the actions and the shit that your previous ways that you've been doing shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? You got all these, you know what I'm saying? You got every video that that's been, people have put up, and I ain't no internet investigator. I'm not no digital detective, man. I'm not finna be, jumping on the internet with a keyboard surfboard and trying to. So I'm not gonna do all that. Whatever the game throw across my radar, I analyze it, assess it, and then I push on to the next. You did. So what I've been seeing, and of course I'm pretty sure it's gonna be more people that's gonna pull them type of videos up about you down talking and disrespecting men and speaking up on the behalf of the agenda and everything like that. Okay, cool. But my thing is, like, just like you got people pulling them videos up, why ain't nobody pulling up no videos up of where you being more neutral with the shit or being more positive with the shit as men and women as a unity? Because maybe it ain't none. So my thing is, like, you can't be out here, especially you out here on social media from platform to platform, from this to that, and you shooting the same darts, you're throwing the same darts, and then when I ain't gonna even say the game, but then when the universe take its build off and spank your ass and shit in front of everybody, the same people in front of that you doing the disrespect to, the same motherfuckers that you know what I'm saying, down talking and shit, and and I guess this past June, you speaking up on your sexual preference, that's fine. I don't really. I mean, it ain't even about that. But what I'm just saying is that, like, you just can't be doing that kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? And then when it turn around, you can't dish it out. And then when it come back to you, so you can't take it. So I'm thinking there's got to be something deeper or something more was said with dude that caused him, like, basically to go that far, to just jump out the window that far. You dig what I'm saying? So I don't know. Maybe it was something that she's done to him previously before. He could be a motherfucker that be on the internet too and shit, because everybody in that community pretty much all fuck with each other. So I'm pretty sure even on the social media platforms, they pretty much follow this one and that one. Maybe he's seen the type of shit that you've done. Maybe he's seen the way you be acting up and shit like that, and just feel like, like, bitch, I'm not the one. But even with that though, man, like, I still don't feel like, it merits that. So let me just say that again, man. I'm just like, that was just a little too far. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it was. You know what I'm saying? Also, how old was the dude? See, that has a plays a part. That's why I said, man, we need to hear from the fool who actually threw the brick, or somebody close to him, to be, you know what I'm saying, if we're gonna be judgmental about the situation. And this is all for casual conversation. You know what I'm saying? Let me just put this on record right quick though, man. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, man, I don't give a fuck. Like, what? Really, what? You know what I'm saying? But just for sake of a conversation, you know what I'm saying? Talk to my loved ones, my peoples and shit, you know what I'm saying? And this and that. So, but back to how old was dude though? Because I seen some dudes in the background that was talking about the shit. I mean, in the background that hasn't spoke about the shit. And I don't really see nobody like older. Like, I didn't see like no elders, unless they were just kind of like out the way. So my thing is, like, how old was the dude that threw the brick? What's his maturity level? Some men are embarrassed by rejection. I've been called all types of names. No, glad I was never. But yeah, though, Hips, but you ain't never got a recipe for the people show, my loved one. Like, it now. He got that it now public relations, y'all. I got that it now. But even with that though, Denise, ain't nobody never like a brick. Like, I done heard about girls getting spit on. I done heard about females getting drinks thrown on them. I done heard about girls getting even slapped, you know what I'm saying, or hair pulled, whatever, nothing like that. But a motherfucking brick. Now, this, like I say, man, you know what I'm saying, I'm not gonna take this as just, you know what I'm saying, this, you know what I'm saying, say what's happening. As thus said the Lord, like we say, you know, so I'm not, you know what I'm saying, because once again, going off your previous, your track record from what I've seen, baby, you know what I'm saying, you like to act up. You like to act up, you like to act out, you like to be disrespectful, you like to talk down upon, you know what I'm saying? And you doing all this as energy to uplift what you want to, the agenda you want to push. And my thing is like, okay, if that's your choice, that's your preference, that's your sexual preference, okay, baby, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Just get that some gasoline. You ain't gotta bring the fire here to us. And then when this happened, like I said before, man, let me say it again, man. I don't see nobody that's American black that's involved with this situation. Andre, what you love on? I don't see nobody black that's involved with the situation. So it's just a little weird to me. You know, it is, it's not. I mean, it is, but and none of our people is even involved with the shit. You know what I'm saying? But let me say this though. Let me, you know what I'm saying? Let me throw some game on it, man. Let me say this though, man. See, like I said, man, most hated and most imitated at the same time. And when we most imitated, it seemed like to be the ones that's not naturally this. When they imitate this, it's only to their convenience. It's either only to their convenience or only to help. Well, basically, convenience, because no matter what the agenda of the convenience is, they're going to use being this or representing this to get to push to get to where they're trying to get to. Meaning that, man, it's quite often said, you know what I'm saying? Those who's from the island and from other parts of the world that has our skin color, once again, like I say, man, so many times I see it as when it's a benefit to them, they'll push it. Or even right here in America, man, those who's mixed, you know what I'm saying? They'll claim this side if it means to help them get to where they're going, get our people as they fans or whatever the case could be. Then once they get to a certain level, then it's just like fuck us. You see what I'm saying? It's the same thing with a lot of, you know what I'm saying? You know, no disrespect, nothing like that, but it's the same thing when it comes to, you know, the Africans, the Islanders, even certain Southern Americans and Central Americans. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's cool to represent this when when it's a need for me. You know what I'm saying? But when it's not a need for me, I don't even fuck with you niggas. That's pretty much be the attitude. So now that this happened, you know what I'm saying? The first thing you want to do is that the first thing she do is she pick up the bat and swing straight at the black man. And what do? Jump right into it. I'm like, God damn, ain't nobody even realize that ain't nobody black. Well, let me take that back because I did hear a few people say, I don't even know why blacks is getting involved with it. So let me take that back. My bad. Yeah, I have heard a few people say, man, I don't even know why we getting involved with the shit because this really has nothing to do with us. But nevertheless, it is what it is. So, but let me just say this though, ladies, whether if you're hearing this now or if you're hearing this later, this 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 is the thing. This is the type of shit that happens when you being disobedient and you feel like that you know you don't need no man for no type of protection or anything like that. And I'm not talking about for us like as a lover relationship. No, I'm talking about brothers, uncles, fathers, homeboys, whatever the case gonna be. Because when women do this type of shit, motherfuckers can get hurt. Okay, what I mean by that is she talking about ain't nobody did nothing, ain't nobody did nothing. Okay, let's just say if somebody did would have jumped out there and did something to do. Hey man, you know how many motherfuckers is in the grave right now for jumping out there and getting involved and interfering with another situation that's going on with a dude and his woman because he want, you know what I'm saying, because he want to be quote unquote a protector. See, you know what I'm saying? See, a lot of you women that's, you know what I'm saying, that have minimal or zero men in your life and came up under no type of guidance or have different type of hatred for men, y'all don't understand that type of shit. You dig what I'm saying? Because y'all get, you know what I'm saying? Perfect example, look at the football player dude, the Travis Rudolph dude. Look at the little stupid bitch he was fucking with. This brother's is dead because of some shit that she was doing. She was out there she got out of pocket. And then she called her brother. And then, and for you, man, let me just say this, man. Oh, man, I'm so glad I'm so glad he allowed it to choose me. See, man, when you got this game, it gives you an enhanced common sense, man. Oh, are we back? We here? Can you hear me? I think we're still good. No, can y'all hear me? I don't know if it's just mine. Okay, cool, cool. All right, thank you. Yeah, so when you be doing shit like that, and you get, you know what I'm saying, and oh, like, oh, but thank you, gang. Like, old girl brothers is dead because of some shit that she done did. You dig what I'm saying? And then no disrespect, no disrespect, but and I understand that that was his sister. You dig what I'm saying? And I understand that you know, you ain't finna just let your sister get, you know what I'm saying, just smashed on and just tripped on like that. I understand that. I understand that. But man, when you don't think, when you just think out of emotions, or you, like we say, man, you just react out of emotions, man, you can fuck around and end up dead. Because my whole thing is like, my nigga, this is your sister. And y'all not young. And I'm pretty sure this ain't the first nigga that she has gotten to a type of situation like this. You dig what I'm saying? And so when the shit jumped off like that, no matter what she said, you was just as a man, bro. You were supposed to say, "Hey, Travis, let me holler at you, my nigga. Let me get your side. What happened? What did she do?" And he, you know what I'm saying? But the niggas just grabbed the crew and shit, you know what I'm saying, and locked and loaded and ran up on it, you know what I'm saying, ran up on that man's house, and now her brother dead. God damn, I know her family look at her like, you punk ass bitch. The fuck, you know what I'm saying? Because you acted up. So my whole point of what I'm saying is that, ladies, have a better understanding, have a little bit more courtesy about a situation you can get a man put in by doing some stupid shit that you know you shouldn't be doing. You dig what I'm saying? Because this is the type of shit that happens. Because like I say, what if somebody jumped out there and then fool? I mean, shit. I mean, damn, the fool bold enough to go upside your head with a brick, and what you think he gonna do to a man? If 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 he got the audacity or mental capability to go upside your woman, to go upside your motherfucking face with a brick, bitch, what makes you think he ain't gonna pull that big ass thing out and knock me down? See, that's what I'm saying. You know, so rather if a woman is dealing with me, I mean, whether she's, you know what I'm saying, push the agenda or not, whether she knows she only like with girls in a relationship or not, it really don't fucking matter, man. You know what I'm saying? You can't be out here doing type of shit that get yourself in trouble in situations like this because, oh man, thank you, gang. Like, man, I got a message coming up and I'm working on, man, and it's called "What You Don't Know Can Hurt You." Because we always hear about, well, what you don't know can't hurt you. Well, what you don't know don't hurt. No, that's bullshit. Because and I give the example right now, because what she didn't know is that she didn't know the shit that she said. I swear, I'm gonna say it again. I don't think it was just that clear cut and dry. It was just I wouldn't give him my phone number. He asked me for my name and number, and I told him no, and he threw a brick. I think it's more to it than that. But nevertheless, um, um, what you didn't know is that he was gonna go upside your and damn near, you know what I'm saying? But he probably, man, that dude probably, if probably got this woman probably got permanent damage for the rest of her life, man. Like for real though, for real though. She probably got, I mean, cause her, you know what I'm saying, and you know, because far as like as you know, from what we see from the outside with the swelling, man, that's bad. So it gotta be some damage inside somewhere. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, you already seem like you already had a few wires that was loose. So, you know, and then the first thing she wanna do is jump on. I mean, and I ain't and like I say, I still don't think it merits her going upside her face with a brick. I don't think he should have did that. I don't know, dude. But just being a man just in general, I don't think that's cool. And I don't think it should have went that far. You know what I'm saying? Whatever she said. But that also lets me know the mental capability that the dude who did it, where he's at with it. Yeah, so if I'm just like, rest in peace once again. Damn, this shit, man, it just keep coming to me. But not like that, though. Dude out there in Chicago that was going crazy on baby at the food spot. Man, what you don't know can hurt you. And what he didn't know is that woman's son was nigga was about that. Just like this woman right here, man. What she didn't know is that fool, he's stupid enough. He's stupid like that. And then you jump, and then first thing that you do is that you off the top just blame it on black men. Right, exactly. You know what I'm saying? She already has screws loose. Yeah, Davis. She already had a few wires loose, a few screws. I mean, you could just tell by her actions, bro. You know what I'm saying? But my whole overall message with that, like, ladies, please take heed. Please understand what's going on with this situation right here, because this is very dangerous, and it could have got even more dangerous to the point where it could have went fatal. You know what I'm saying? It's like I said, man. It's plenty of motherfuckers in the grave right now, that's in the ground because he jumped in somebody else's business, and the food business he jumped in was stupid enough to do that. And guess what? Most of the bitches you play Superman for is still with the food and not you down. Even though he might be doing some time. And now your people's got to go through this shit. Your people's in lost you. If you was a father, your kids is gone. If you was a husband, if you was important in somebody's life, they ain't got you no more. All because you want to walk around. Hey man, I'm telling you about you, all you niggas, all you motherfucking men who want to walk around with with phone booths in your back pocket and want to put, man, you better think twice about that shit. And it's fucked up, man. It's fucked up that it has to be like that. And it's not just because, you know, and I'm not standing on no grounds of, well, you know, women is, well, women talk. I don't mean, hey, that's you niggas, man, that be dealing with women that has a problem with women, that has a problem with men. I don't give a shit. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody ain't for everybody. You know what I'm saying? The women I deal with like men. You dig what I'm saying? Well, they at least they like being up under the leadership, instructions, and direction of a man. So let me say that. You know what I'm saying? Some little bitches get a little freaky with each other every now and then. Y'all know how that shit goes. But but far as like as they go being up under some leadership and some guidance, no, it's got to be him. You know what I'm saying? But in general, you ladies, man, you know what I'm saying? Especially because let me just say this, man. See this, and thank you, gang. This is some part of the results and the shit that happens when you're not up under no instructions. Like I said, man, we don't have nobody in your life that can actually be a protector of you, because a woman that's dealing with a man that respects the man that she's with, that listens to what he says, she conducts herself in a certain way. She conducts herself in a certain way where she's not even finna put herself in that position for that to even happen to her. In the game, man, we call them renegades. That's what we call a renegade. A bitch that's out here doing shit that she knows she ain't supposed to be doing, and up under no instructions, up under no directions. In other words, up under no ism. And then when the word get out and we found out who she is, and she's moving around on the blade, she's up over here. And I seen that bitch on Fed. I seen that bitch in Pomona. Oh man, little bro told me he seen the bitch out there in Orange County. So when we catch the bitch on Sepulveda and get that bitch in a circle and go for what we know, then it's, no, fuck pimps and I hate pimps and you niggas that shit and this. No. You who you paying? Who you with? Who you up under? Who directions you following? And you out here making it happen? You've been up over here. No, that don't happen. So in translation, you women that's not up under up under, that has no man in your life. Like I said, it don't necessarily, but I'm speaking in particularly with relationships, because this pretty much the basis of it and shit like that. So pretty much the people that's being voices on it is they're speaking on the angle of a relationship. You know what I'm saying? But even a female that has brothers, she may not have no man in her life. Okay, but she grew up, she got brothers, she got cousins she loves, shit, she even got homeboys. You dig what I'm saying? Those women that come up under that type of tutelage, you rarely see them in this type of position. Why? Because they got structure. They have an understanding. They realize, even though I am a woman and I ain't no punk, I'll beat your bitch up, I'll beat your sister up, and your mama. But I understand the realization that I can't let my mouth get too foul with not even a motherfucker I know, strangers. Yes, she is, Jay. You know what I'm saying? So, and it's just crazy, bro, because like I say, everybody, even me, I'm black, you know what I'm saying? But you know, like I said, I'm gonna speak up on the behalf of the game because it's bigger than just her. And once again, like I say, man, I am saying, dude, I just can't see anything that she could have did or said that will validate that, him doing that. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not saying he shouldn't have tripped on her, because I don't know what it is that he's tripping off of. Like I say, we don't even know how old this dude is. You dig what I'm saying? And like I say, everybody who was around there, who's seen it, that's speaking out, and even though they're men, and like dude was saying, yeah, I was right there. Another dude was these other two dudes was there, but only one of them was talking. He was saying like, yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? Basically like, yeah, man, the bitch be around here just be a nuisance, just be acting up and talking crazy and being disrespectful to men. As soon as something happened, you want the backing of a man, and then have the audacity to say black men. I mean, I'm looking at this shit. I'm like, man, look, the nerve of this bitch. But like I say, man, I still don't think that I still don't validate him hitting up hitting the going upside the head with a brick. But also, before I get to being judged, casting judgment up on it, which I'm not gonna do anyway. Like I say, man, I need to hear more of the story. You know what I'm saying? Because first of all, like I say, how old is the dude that did it? And we need, you know what I'm saying? And what's his side of the story with the shit? You dig what I'm saying? A lot of you women be out here, man. You know what I'm saying, that does not have, what's up, Spider? Has to have a certain type of structure in your life, no type of certain obedience in your life. You out here running wild, being a little thundercat and just doing this and doing that. You know what I'm saying? And then when the game, the universe, karma, whatever you can relate to, take his butt off and spank your ass. Then you want to cry. You want to cry. You know what I'm saying? You want to cry for help. But like I say, man, that only happens with women that has no type of powerful, not powerful, but a strong man, and that she respects. Okay, that she respects in their life. You get this type of shit. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, so yeah, baby. So you know what I'm saying? So that's just pretty much how I stand on that, man. My whole thing is, you know what I'm saying, to all women. Whether if you're hearing it now, you're hearing it on a replay, you know what I'm saying? This is the type of shit that can happen when being disrespectful to men and don't know men want to be a protector, protect your situation, or be a protector of you in general. And one thing, no, so let me say this. And one thing she did say, she's like, well, men only protect what they possess. You motherfucking right. Yeah, you motherfucking right. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, even in this game, man, you think what I'm saying? If she's my gang, she's been up under me. You think what I'm saying? I know more than this bitch pavement ain't. I know her mama. I know her daddy. I know her siblings. I know which one she's closest to. I know which one she really don't like. All that shit. I know her best friend that's not even in the game, but been knowing us since junior high. All that shit. This her. You motherfucking right, man. Even in the game, man, I'm not finna let no nigga just get too stupid and put his hands on my bitch just because he's having a bad day or he mad at some other situation and the nigga don't trip. Yeah, I know they always kind of say, well, the game man, until ... Yeah, it's a non-contact sport until, nigga, until you do something, because I know my bitch and I know how my bitch operate. She's not loose at the mouth. She's not a firecracker with the mouth. She don't do all the back talking and back smacking and all that shit. No, hell no, my nigga. She done been down too long and we done went too strong for this shit. You know what I'm saying? So when a motherfucker get to, you know what I'm saying? No. And then when you find out who he is, because you got to get out and congregate and move around and find out who is who know who. You know what I'm saying? You find out like, oh yeah, man, this nigga did that to this bitch. Oh yeah, man, I got a pin partner, man. He was telling me and shit that he had a problem with that nigga out there more. Oh yeah, man. You know that video that's on social media? Yeah. That's that nigga. That's that nigga partner. So what I'm saying is just that even in the game, man, we are going to defend and protect what's ours. And I don't even want to talk about the other women in life, as far as like as daughters and mamas and grandmamas. I mean, that goes without saying. I'm talking about the women that we dealing with. And just like you got even outside of the game, just a man in general, man. Just I don't give a fuck what he doing. You know what I'm saying? He's yes. So that's one of the things that she did say that I totally 103% agree with. You motherfucking right. You know what I'm saying? The person that needs the women that need protecting, what she fuck with him for? What she fuck with him for? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. So that just, you know what I'm saying? Honestly, man, I ain't gonna even front. I'm low key. Well, Yeah, it don't matter. But it's a good thing that nobody did jump out there, because if somebody did jump out there and fool with that yaya on him, this would be a whole totally different story. And then what would the narrative be? You know what I'm saying? So it's in the, black men, will we still get pulled into the situation? Will the story be like, yeah, man, she got hit upside the face with the brick and little homie jumped out and beat dude up, man, that fool pulled out the burner and knocked him down. You see what I'm saying? And then will he be looked at as a hero? How many niggas who gonna hear this? How many of you niggas that's standing on the side that somebody should have jumped out and did something, and somebody did jump out and did something and got knocked down right then and there? Will you be the motherfucker? Will you be the same motherfucker talking about, well, if that was me, I would have did something? I'm just saying. So my whole thing is like, man, you can't be, even though those not my people, and like I said, man, I really don't give a fuck. And like I said, let me reiterate this again. I don't validate and I don't agree with fool going upside her head with the brick, if that's what happened. But something happened, because man, it's bad. It's bad. But once again, like I say, man, I need more intel on the detail, man. Yeah, I just can't, you know what I'm saying? I just can't, just pass no judgment, because like I say, how old was dude? What was more said? What was more done? Has there any been previous contact with each other? Do we have a certain vendetta against you? Like, I don't know, because for us, like I say, man, the internet, the investigators and the digital detectives, all they pulling up is shit that you down talking and being disrespectful towards the man. So is he one of your victims? Previous victims? We don't know. So, but yeah, that's the fucked up situation. But in the words of my partner, moving on. How y'all feeling, man? Y'all okay out there, man? Y'all good? Moving on. Let me just hit my water right quick. I ain't gonna try to get too strong. Memphis all day, every day. What's up with you, Death Row South? What's up with you, loved one? Man, we just sent a picture of shit, Memphis, man, about old girl who motherfucker went upside her face with a brick and shit like that, man. You know what I'm saying? And just, just giving a different perspective on this shit from the angle of the game, man. You know how we do, you know what I'm saying? But like I say, moving on, as we cruise in this vessel called this game, as we ride through these YouTube streets. So now let's go down over here to 1090 Jake Street. Yeah, I think that's the address, 1090 Jake Street. You know what I'm saying? So, and okay, so I'm pretty sure y'all know who 1090 Jake is. For those who don't know, who never been inside these YouTube streets like that. 1090 Jake is a white dude. He a YouTuber, and I'll go ahead and say, I mean, he's supposed to be a blood from wherever he's from. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't mean not like that, but like I say, man, when it comes to this gang culture, especially, you know what I'm saying, that rooted from LA, we just see outsiders different. We just see them different. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, no disrespect. So anyway, but that ain't the point. The point is, hold on, y'all. 1090 Jake Street has always been on YouTube. And from what I know, from my genesis of him, he used to do like prison stories. I think he got a little time. He did a little time, which kind of like really the basis of this conversation, whatever not. But anyway, so that's how I kind of like know about him, because I've known him to be doing jail stories. But then all of a sudden, he just jumped on that whack 100 train and just start pulling up paperwork on motherfuckers and shit like that. Some more famous than others. He was the first one I heard about pull up the paperwork on a little young rapper dude named Boston Richie. I think he was saying him and Kodak Black was going back at it with behind some shit, whatever, not. So anyway, just really a paperwork type of guy. Saying, oh, look what this guy did, look what that guy did, and look what he did, and look what he did. Look, man, let me just say this, man. I don't know why motherfuckers get a kick out of that. Like, what? You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm just saying, me personally, like, I just don't see my mind being focused on a motherfucker, especially a motherfucker I don't know. Okay, y'all here? Y'all still here? Okay, cool. So uh I just can't see my mind being focused on chasing after, you know what I'm saying, somebody paperwork, especially a motherfucker that I don't know from Adam and Eve or never have met, probably never will meet. Like that's just not my forte, man. Now, if it's a motherfucker that I'm in that's a part of my circle, it's a motherfucker that that I'm dealing with day in and night out. And I'm talking like far as like as in the heyday as really being out in the streets every day like that. Okay, that's different. You know what I'm saying? If no if the word is out there, so and so is snitching or so and so did some snitching shit, um, okay, let's look into it and figure it out, see what's going on. Now, let me stop right there because that's that's pretty much the deciding factor, so to speak. Did he snitch or did he didn't snitch? Because um, now he has got into it with now. This happened a while ago. He had got into it with some dude in jail. I guess it was like a blood thing in jail. Cause I heard dude who got into it with somebody that he know had pulled him up on the live like 2 days ago, something like that. And dude saying that now of course he's saying that what it was basically that it was a checkup or check in or whatever. I don't know. I guess something that they got going on out there in jail, whatever not. And he said that Jake was acting like, he didn't want to get out, whatever case gonna be, and fool took off on me. But immediately, 1090 kind of like, got the hollering for the police. But anyway, the goon squad come, beat them niggas up, take them to jail, whatever. I mean, take them to the hole, and whatever case gonna be. So now here's the thing. I guess they had to, well, scratch that. Let me rewind that. They didn't have to because dude said that he didn't fill out no grievance. Now, thank you. So, uh, dude said that they didn't have to fill out a grievance. Now, let me just say this, man. I don't know what the fuck a grievance is for us like as that. I'm pretty much just heard about this all the little few times that I've been in the jail, even in the pen. Like, I never had to fill out no motherfucking grievance. To my understanding, I guess is when you in jail and you want to make a report on the CO about bad treatment, or maybe if you could be from one side and you in the yard with another side, and you're in fear for your life, so you need to get moved to another yard. Not necessarily PC, but I need to get moved off this yard. I guess all that falls up under that. I don't know. I've never been in jail where I had to get moved from one place to another, nigga. I never been in jail and had to none of that shit, my nigga. Like that's like I don't go through that. So, but this is my point and what I'm gonna bring around to it though, right? See, once again, when you dishing it out, you got to be able to take it when they come back around to you. And what I mean by that is the boy jumped on that horse and opened the and I can what, because the shit ain't even have to kick the door down. He opened up that door himself and left the key in the door. And now you targeting other dudes who's been through the same shit, who's been in jail. You targeting dudes who you don't even know. And you trying to embarrass them on the internet. You trying to make them look bad in front of the internet. If they're making a little money on their channel, you trying to stop their water from flowing. You see what I'm saying? So even though it's not a direct snitch allegation, well, let me say it depends on who you talk to. Because some feel like, nah, fuck that, man. You told because even in the grievance, you wrote dude name and this, that, and then now dude coming out saying like, man, I didn't fill out no grievance. I didn't have to fill out no grievance. You know what I'm saying? And now 1090, now your whole reputation is being stained. Your whole, and I ain't never gave too much shits about the boy. Anyway, I ain't, like I say, man, I don't, any motherfucker that say they're a part of this LA culture and they're not born and raised in this LA culture, I only see them so far. I'm not gonna say I don't acknowledge them, but I only see them so far. And main thing, because it's not really just the name. I understand y'all repping the names that's originated from out here, but your whole politics, the way y'all go about doing shit is different. And that's the part that I don't understand, because I'm used to for the politics from where I'm from to go a certain way. So I don't really dive too much into that. You know what I'm saying? So I never really just looked at you as a, you know what I'm saying, as a real stump down B-dog, a real hell of a down move. You know what I'm saying? And not to say because of your color, because out here, even in LA, man, there's a bunch of white boys and Mexicans that's from Crips and Blood sets. That's, you know what I'm saying, that's highly respected. So it's not about that. But it's just about more about like you know, how you going about doing shit. And you can't be going about, especially when you playing with this internet. I keep saying it, man. I keep saying it. You put yourself out here on this internet in a certain way where you being aggressive in a certain type of disrespectful manner, or you attacking other people on YouTube. But now you got, you know what I'm saying, all kind of little shit that's going on. And then when they come back around to you, now look at you, you know what I'm saying? So from here on out, that's going to be a tale. He snitched, he's not snitch. He did snitch, he's not snitch. But the whole concept of your content now has shifted because of the door that you opened up. If dude would have just stayed doing jail stories and local stories that was going on in the streets around this area and close areas, you wouldn't even be going through this shit. And I don't know what the fuck it is about this internet shit, man, that draws so many people to be so interested in a motherfucker if they done told or not. Like I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So but yeah, so that's just my whole thing. Just like damn, man. Like then if dude would have just stayed doing what he was doing his way, he wouldn't even be involved in the situation. You know what I'm saying? Dude would be he would be all right. I said, but now, yo, like I said, man, the whole concept of your content has now shifted. You see what I'm saying? And like we always say, man, you reap what you sow, but you also reap what you don't sow. You know what I'm saying? If you was already on a cool path, and I'm pretty sure that whatever happened that switched you, the first video that dude did about some snitching, I guess that kind of like, you know, went up in numbers. Man, that's like the first hit, man. The addiction was there. You see what I'm saying? So man, cloud is a drug, definitely. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's true. And that's just what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? So my whole thing is like the way dude going, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like I say, the bullshit that made its way through the door now. So now you got to explain yourself. You got to explain this. You got to explain, oh, no, it's not really this. Oh, no, it's just that. You know what I'm saying? And then some people even like, I'm just like, man, like, this is crazy. Just the times we in, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? And as the scripture said, man, redeem the days for the times are evil, man. Like, for real. I mean, redeem the times for the days are evil. Like, for real. Because it's like, now, the bullshit that came through the door, and now you got everywhere you go. It's like, and then you do admit the shit. Like, yeah, you know, I wrote it out. I said that. So you got some motherfuckers even standing on, well, he didn't snitch. He just told. It's a difference between snitching and telling. See, telling is blah, 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 blah. But if you snitch, now I'm like, man, what the fuck is the difference? You know what I'm saying? And now, especially I done heard the other part, once again, like I like, man, oh my God, let me just take time out once again, man, to thank you, God, for allowing it to choose me. Thank you so much for choosing me, man. Because all I kept saying, like, okay, what do dude got to say? And sure enough, man, the game brought him across my feed. And dude was like, man, that shit was so long ago. He was like, man, I low-key forgot about that white boy. But he basically was saying that it was like a check-in type thing. And I guess dude didn't want to take the check-in, and one thing led to another. And I even heard 1090 say that he had it was something about the dumb moves that got moved over to 1 yard and he was up over there. Like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm can't really touch on that part too much of it because, you know, that's their politics and it is what it is. But the whole thing is like, my whole point is that, see, you started this shit. You started this shit by targeting other people. And even though yours is not sort of say like, you know, snitch where somebody's in jail behind you talking about them or something like that because you was already in jail. But even with that, though, some is still taking just that little bit of thread of saying, yeah, you snitched because you filled out the paperwork. And you put his name on it. You see what I'm saying? And dude saying, like, I didn't do that. I didn't fill out no grievance. Fuck all that shit. You know what I'm saying? The nigga didn't want to check in. He said something slick. I fired on his ass. You know what I'm saying? So Yeah, man. Yeah, man. 1090, man. You gotta blame yourself, bro. You gotta blame yourself, bro. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't have been. I mean, I ain't gonna say you shouldn't have been because I don't know what the situation was, but but man, like we said, man, what goes up comes down, man. You know what I'm saying? What make you laugh and make you cry. You dig? You know what I'm saying? You know what you put out, you gotta expect for it to come back. You know what I'm saying? Because like I say, none of this came out. None of this. Wasn't nobody even thinking about doing shit like this or bringing out this type of paperwork when dude was doing the penitentiary stories and the other stories that some hip hop, but mainly street shit around the little local area. Because man, I was a couple little areas checking dude channel out. But man, let me just say this, man. Once again, the game. It was just always something about dude that I was just like, yeah, I don't know, man. Like I don't know if I could just. I'm not really just feeling you, like I mean. I know you a white boy, and of course, I seen a few videos where I didn't know he was a blood, and then I heard him saying that he was a blood. I'm like what? I'm like, in my mind, I'm thinking like, oh, okay, that's what it was. While I was tripping, you one of them motherfuckers. Like, all right, man, I'm gonna leave your shit alone. But so I just kind of like really that just kind of like just turned me down a little bit. And I'm just like, yeah, I ain't really fucking with you like that. And then I start hearing about him pulling up paperwork through third parties and shit like, no, this YouTuber saying no, but what I'm saying, Bull 1090 Jake pull up the paper on so and so. I'm saying a few weeks down the line, 1090 Jake pull up the paperwork saying so and so. So I'm just like, so now this happened, like I say, once again, even though it's nothing that happened from the streets, that was a case involved, and they got you know what I'm saying, and motherfuckers are saying jail doing time behind you saying something. I know it's not that, but just the fact that as small, as unimportant it is, you see all the noise that it's making, the staining that it's causing. You dig what I'm saying? So yeah, so people, you got to take that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You got to take a look at that, man. You know what I'm saying? You can't be just, especially like I said, if you're on this internet shit, if you're in these YouTube streets, and you just want to just be putting out a certain type of energy, and don't, you know what I'm saying? Because like peace, you know what I'm saying? It's because the outcome is some income. You know what I'm saying? You trying to make the wrong right. It don't work like that. You know what I'm saying? It don't even work like that. So yeah, so 1090 Jake, bro. Once again, like I say, man, yeah, man, this is what happens, man, when you put that certain type of energy out and shit happens. And I know 1090 he probably forgot about that shit. Because even dude said that it happened so long ago that he forgot about the shit until people start calling him. Like, ain't you didn't you say, ain't you? You know what I'm saying? So some people got him had him on FaceTime on a little live and shit like that. And he pretty much gave his side of the story, whatever. Not. And then of course, I don't know. Let me just say this. I could tell it was kind of like biased because the dude who had him on the live, just saying shit that just kind of like directing dude to give a response that was kind of like on the down talk side. But nevertheless, he did say some shit that I know a lot of people gonna dive into. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, he said he didn't fill out no grievance, and he also said some shit like for us like as soon as he fired on him, fool like saying like jumped out there and was ready to go. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. We'll see. So but yeah, now like in the words of my partner, moving on. You know what I'm saying? Cause I ain't trying to keep y'all too long. We're already hour in. So I'm okay. Now I'm gonna skip that. Let me go to this. Okay, the other big thing, man. Your boy brother, no light. Yeah, your boy brother, no light. You know what I'm saying? Of course, in case you don't know, he got sentenced to 7 years either yesterday. And if those who don't know, the previous the shit that caused him to get sentenced is he had one of his girlfriends, and I heard her in court too. You know what I'm saying? I speak up on that with the shit that she was saying. But anyway, he basically got charged for misconduct on a minor, one of his girlfriend daughters. Told her one thing, went and did another thing, and did some things you shouldn't be doing with children. Just to sum it up. You know what I'm saying? So now the broad say, because at his sentencing, they let the victim speak. And she's Latino, she's Spanish. Now this is what I'm saying, okay? Let me just say this before I say it with her. See? Even with dude. I don't know how many of y'all remember the video that Sinful did on Fool he made the comparison. Man, there was a lot of points made in that video as usual. Only like P can do it. But what I'm saying with that is like, see, that's what happens when, once again, you put a narrative and then you get to a certain space and you disrespect that and you disregard that. See, all the motherfucking times you stuck to the conscious shit, you stuck to the education shit, you stuck to the our people as a unity type shit. Everything was cool. Everything was cool. Sonetta put you on. You debating, nigga. You getting praises. Oh, brother no like. He's smart. Brother no like. He's intelligent. Brother no like this. Brother no like that. You know what I'm saying? And as long as you stayed in that lane, you was good. You was good. Oh, so okay, man. Somebody say something crazy. I can't even see the message. Oh yeah. No. Yeah. That's some bullshit, Troy. They didn't drop no charges. I'm gonna say this because I heard the mom speak. I heard the audio of the mom speak, and man, I'm gonna just man, it was man deep. Man, just to sum it up in one word, deep. You see what I'm saying? So let me say this, okay? First, let me say this about her, because the narrative that was put out was why she let him go with her. Why I'm go with him? No, why would a mother allow her 14-year-old daughter to do this, do that? You know what I'm saying? She shouldn't have let him take her to a club anyway. And I don't know. Okay, all that was false. All that wasn't true. The mom said, now this is out of her mouth. She said, you told me that you was going to go take her and talk to her about her being a better daughter and how good of a mother that I am. Okay, so let me just peel that back a little bit. I guess it was a little, puberty, 14, probably, dad not involved, and they moved from, cause y'all remember, brother No Light stayed over on the East Coast somewhere, and he moved out here to the West, got that little money, got that little power, put him in a position, got disrespectful. Got, you know what I'm saying? And don't even know this ain't all the other little shit, you know what I'm saying, for like at the scams go, but that's another story. So baby say that she her and her daughter moved from, I'm assuming, over there on the East Coast or the Midwest somewhere, to this side of the country, to the West with him. You dig what I'm saying? She talking about how, she trusted him and this and that, and whatever the case gonna be. I don't know what, you know what I'm saying, what lies and manipulation that he fed or whatever the case gonna be. Of course, like I said, I didn't see her, and I don't know the situation that caused her to make a move like that. Like, I don't know. But obviously, she's not with the father, and obviously the daughter looked up to brother No Light as a father figure, because the woman said that. She's like, you know what I'm saying, we trusted you as a father figure. And back to what I was saying, she said that you told me you was going to take her out and go talk to her about being a better daughter and how good of a mother that I am. And then when she said something, because you know what was going on, so I'm assuming that it was a situation that they got going on that only they know about. You know what I'm saying? And then she was saying that, motherfucker, I was trying to call you 100 times, you didn't answer your phone. And she said, and I didn't even know that, I guess brother No Light took the girl phone and couldn't even answer it either. You dig what I'm saying? So I just wanted to just clear that part of it, because I know she was really getting, you know what I'm saying, was kind of like taking some hits for that. And a lot of people just feel like, that was a decision that, that the mother made and blah, blah, blah. But no, that's not true. No, so at least she didn't say nothing like that for us, like as you taking her to no club, nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? She didn't like implicate nothing like that. She was, you know what I'm saying? She was saying that she was under the understanding that you was going to go take her out to go talk to her about being a better daughter, and this, by me being a better mother, basically kind of like try to give her a better understanding on, maybe, I don't know, maybe mom was coming back from tough times or hard times. Like, I don't know what brother No Light, no baby from or nothing like that, but it was something that was going on where mom felt like you talk to her. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you can talk some sense into her. You dig what I'm saying? And apparently this was the first time that she allowed dude and her to go somewhere together without her. And man, that fucked her up. Man, that fucked her up, man. To the point where the more she think my daughter all the whole time, was you using me so you can get close to my daughter? Because goddamn, that sure is my funny that the very first time I let y'all, and then under the conditions I let you, I mean, the situation, and you do this. You know what I'm saying? And she was just basically saying, she was like, he wasn't denying when he was like, man, when the daughter came back, when they came back the next morning, of course, a mother know her daughter. She knows something is wrong. She was like, once she starts seeing, the bruises and this and that, smelled the alcohol on her. Because remember, the boy got her drunk, put a lot of dope in her. And like I said, did some things that you shouldn't be doing with kids with her. You dig what I'm saying? So the mother is seeing all this, and I guess he tried to, whatever control or little control he thought he had over her, that he was going to enforce that. Which goes back to what I was thinking, which goes back to what I was saying. Like, I think it was like a situation that he probably, maybe rescued her from, got her away from, because she was saying, like, you thought that was going to make me not trip. You basically thought that was going to make me not believe my daughter. So I think he tried that manipulation of, oh, no, she's lying. Oh, why would you believe her up over me type of shit? And baby stood on like, nigga, you got me fucked up. That's my daughter. I know my daughter. So, and she said that once she made it very clear that she was going to the authorities, man, she was like, motherfucker, I knew you was guilty because the look in your eyes. She was like, you was so scared. Hey, what's happening? This gay you have. Knock that shit down, man. What's that shit? Yeah, so I guess she was like, you was so scared, and you get to talking about, you gonna ruin your career, this and that, and so that's when she was like, even if she had any doubt, you know what I'm saying? And hey, what's happening? If she had any doubt that, well, maybe, I don't know, she's been a little tripping lately. She's 14. I've been having problems with her. She's been a little rebellious. Even if she had a slight thought with that, when she seen the look in his eyes and the fear of what he's seen coming down the road for us, like as just being in trouble in general, she said that's when she knew that he was guilty. So I guess he had pleaded guilty for the 7 years, and she was speaking up on, even now, the for the record, and this is for the record, he ain't gonna have to register as an offender, because that was part of the plea deal that he took. He got 7 years, 10 years supervised probation, but he doesn't have to register, because I guess, I mean, I don't know, who knows. And she said the only reason why she agreed to that is because she didn't want to have to go through the trial, and then that means it's gonna drag her daughter more through some bullshit. You dig what I'm saying? Baby shit. She was saying, she was like, for the last 2 years, I ain't said shit. Don't nobody know who I am. Don't know, like, and I was like, cause man, for real, cause I thought all this time it was baby was black, but I guess not. I guess they sound like she some type of Latino, Spanish or something. I don't know if she's Puerto Rican, Dominican, Mexican, like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, that shit fucked me up when I heard that shit. I was like, yeah, that's some cold shit. But let me say this though. Man, to all you women out there, man, but if you hear it now or you hear it later on, like I said, man, I got a message I'm gonna bring up. What you don't know can hurt you. Okay? Because I'm gonna just say this, man. I don't think the shit that Brother No Light did to the girl's daughter, I don't think that's the first time that old girl seen that type of shit, that he do that type of shit. That type of characteristic type of shit, you know what I'm saying? Because I remember when the boy, when he had first came to the West Coast, and he was doing this I'm gonna say polygamy thing, so to speak, you know what I'm saying? I got a little bit too. The polygamy thing, I didn't see no Spanish girl with him. Those was black women he was with him, and I think one of them had been with him for a amount of years. You know what I'm saying? So what's up, Jamaica? You know what I'm saying? So I don't think this was the first time that she seen um this type of thing that he do. I think she's seen him do other shit that was a little sketchy. She seen him do other shit that was a little shady, but just it didn't really it didn't affect her. Like I said, I don't know the situation that caused her to be up under him. I don't know the situation that caused her to move or whatever the case gonna be. But once again, um, she felt like whatever control that you thought you had up over me, that it was gonna work. But my thing is that, of course, because it happened to her daughter. Of course, it's a little bit more touching. But my whole point is that this, like we say, man, when a motherfucker show you that they're capable of some shit that you don't agree with, some shit you're not cool with, the first time, man, believe them. Man, you gotta believe them. You dig what I'm saying? Because if you don't believe them, eventually it's gonna come back around to you, and it might be too late. You know what I'm saying? For those you women out there that's single mothers, whatever the case gonna be, and you still young enough and beautiful enough, whatever the case, where you still like you dating men or you going out, whatever the case, as you have heard plenty of times before, so you're gonna hear it many times more. Man, be careful who the fuck you have around your kids. You see what I'm saying? Now, by me being the father, of course, I'ma always say whatever happens between you and the father, you need to keep that bridge connected. You dig what I'm saying? Because if you having kids or a child by a nigga to where it gets to the point where all you do is despise him, and the case, you know what I'm saying, and you keeping the child away from him and keeping that part out of that child's life, then that's just bad decision making, which a lot of y'all make. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all get with motherfuckers and y'all know this motherfucker ain't good, or y'all know this motherfucker's capable of some shit that you not cool with that can be detrimental to you, but yet and still, you still fuck with this person because something about this person or something about the situation that you like. Or some cases you didn't. Let me just say this, man. In some cases, I know some women, man, that has put themselves in situations because they didn't burn so many bridges. They didn't did so much fucked up shit to their peoples. They didn't did so much fucked up shit to their loved ones where they in a position where they have no choice to get with a motherfucker that's no good for them. And it usually doesn't turn out too good. You dig what I'm saying? So in that situation right there, and then like I say, for us, like as that goes, uh brother no light. Once again, just like the boy, I said, just like the other boy I just spoke about, you should have stayed in your lane. Because then you start, because once you got a little fame, once you got a few little dollars in your pocket, and once you was able to go from one spot to another spot and go to another level, the first motherfucking thing you did is turn your back on the community that helped get you to where you was at, and the whole culture, the whole style of it. Cause then you pop up and you wasn't saying you was, but goddamn, you sure did pop up trying to portray the image of this pimping man. Yeah, that's what you did do. You jumped up on, and you know what I'm saying, far as the real authentic goes with this, my nigga, you know what I'm saying? We just didn't like how you was kind of like do it like with the stereotypical type of shit. You jumping on camera with your big ass funny hats and your little coats and shit like that, and you got your women with you and shit like that, and you trying to have like a pimp mentality, like a pimpish way about the shit. You know what I'm saying? Trying to talk cool, talk slick, and all that, and just change the whole dynamics of your ways, and just totally went against what propelled you to where you was at. And you motherfuckers better listen, man. Especially you talking about jumping on the YouTube shit. Especially y'all jumping. What's up, Monique? What's up, the loved one? Especially y'all jumping up on this motherfucking YouTube shit and want to put certain things out into the public. And if you're not willing to stand on and take the hit and really represent what you present up on these platforms, then man, don't even do it or get the fuck out the way. But when dudes start doing that shit back then, like we had spoke up on it on the live when P was alive, you know what I'm saying? We were saying it back then. Like, that's not a good look. You know what I'm saying? So Now, not only did you turn your back on the community that helped propel you, that basically put the fame up under your name, that helped you, like I say, propel you into that position, you turn your back on them. You try to portray an image that's not you, but then you let the real you come out. And when the real you came out, we see the real results of that. Yeah. Because I mean, not to take away from the intelligence, because obviously the intelligence is there. You know what I'm saying? But man, and because like I said, obviously the intelligence is there because it was used as a tool to get you to where you was able to make that switch, opposed to giving back to the community that helped get you to where you was at and spread some game, give some game, and grab their hands and pull them up to your level. Get you a couple of proteges, teach them what they don't know, help them enhance the capability that they got from them, which is speaking and teaching like you got. But nah, you want to go from preacher to pimping. You want to, you know what I'm saying? And even your whole language, like it just switched. And man, we looking at this shit like the nerve of this nigga. But then, like I said, man, the real you came out. Because what caught my attention, man, that really stood out to me when mom was talking when she said, the very first time I let you be alone with my daughter, this is what you do. So I'm thinking, she said, so I'm thinking, was that your intentions all along? Because this, you know what I'm saying? Now, of course, you know, she didn't say, which I think is what it is, but she didn't say like, I should have known this was gonna happen. I should have known you would do some shit like this because you always show this type of ways about you. You know what I'm saying? She didn't say nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? And once again, like I say, man, even if it wasn't this situation in general, bitch, he showed you something that showed you that he's capable. You know what I'm saying? So, and like I say, man, for you women that's out there, that's, you know what I'm saying, that's single, um, and don't have no, you know what I'm saying, that's, I mean, single mothers, what I'm trying to say, and you know, you on a dating scene, whatever the case gonna be, or you know, you engaging with men, you know what I'm saying, whether it's platonic or sexual, whatever the case gonna um, be careful who you have around your kids. You know what I'm saying? Because um, contract, contrary to what's being said, for us like as what you don't know don't hurt you. That's bullshit. What you don't know can hurt you, and most likely will hurt you. So just to gather as much information as you possibly can, and don't be bamboozled and fooled by what's shiny. Don't be don't get fooled. Like I say, man, have some. If you ain't got no respect about them, you know what I'm saying, don't attach yourself or hit yourself to a motherfucker just because the situation that he in right now, or the money that you see that he has, or the money that he shows that he has right now. Man, like I say, man, look, let me just say this, man, and this might be a message too. Look, man, it's a difference between a person that's broke and a broken person. You know what I'm saying? So, and you have to, you know what I'm saying? And man, you better understand the difference, because a lot of motherfuckers, men and women, is getting with each other and they getting with a person that's broken. They may not be broke, but they're broken. And you waste so much motherfucking time trying to fix what's unfixable. You trying to fix and patch up what's broken. You know what I'm saying? Even in the game, man. Let me just stay right here for a second. Even in the game, man, a lot of the Islamists should be getting these bitches and shit that has a tendency of blowing up and doing fag shit. You think what I'm saying? But the bitch might look kind of cool. Bitch might got a kind of little body on it. And on top of that, man, the bitch do make money. So, you know what I'm saying? I done seen so many motherfuckers that get with this bitch and they feel like that they Islam and they pimping and they listen to just above her ways. That they can just like we said again, reboot and and put some new game up in her. And there's some of the ways about that bitch, like I said in the transition, man, some of the ways make the transition with that bitch with an upbringing, my nigga. Some of that broken shit about that bitch you can't fix. Ladies, same thing with him. Upbringing, transition, things that, regardless of what he's doing, in or out the game. You dig what I'm saying? It's just certain things about a man that's broken about him that you can't fix. That's something that the big homie upstairs got to deal with. You know what I'm saying? Real talk, balance, real talk. You know what I'm saying? That's something that the man upstairs have to deal with. So, and overall, like I say, ladies, be careful who you put into your life. Fellas, you too. Thank you, game. Let me say this. Thank you. God damn. Woo. Let me say this. Now I blew my mind before I gave you thing, but let me just say it because the game just dropped it in me, man. Say fellas too. Because I also seen this little broad, white little snow bunny. Kind of cute too. Fucked up mind state. Baby say that she had an ex-boyfriend that broke up with her. I want to say she said something about cheating, that he was cheating, whatever the case is going to be. But anyway, nevertheless, she was so heartbroken, so damaged, and so broken that she called the CPS protective services on, because he was a single dad, on him and his kids. And then give a fuck less about the trauma mentally and psychologically she was finna put them kids through. The bitch was so mad and so devious and so spiteful that she called them people on that dude and she admitted that she lied and just put all kind of extra sauce on it. You dig what I'm saying? Bob Bates, what's your loved one? Put all kind of sauce on it. And got this man, you know what I'm saying? Got this man and his kids on them people radar. You got to be careful, man. And you got to be careful, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? These are some strange, weird times that we're living in, people. Like for real. We gotta be on our shit. We gotta be on our A game. Man, you gotta keep your head on a swivel. You know what I'm saying? So like I say back, even like I say with old girl, I got hit in the face with the brick. Back on that, like I say with that her putting herself in the position for that to even happen to her, she has to put that blame on herself. It's not about if men going to defend women or not. It's not even really about the black woman. We just speaking of all races. I mean, of all races across the whole nation. It's not about that. It's about if you out there acting up, doing conduct that put yourself in a position like that. Because like I say, what you don't know can hurt you, and you fucked around and do some shit, and the motherfucker react to you and does that to you. Like, where's the accountability? Like, man, the words are simple, the red peace. Hold that bitch accountable. Gotta hold yourself accountable. You can't, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, it don't necessarily have to be a relationship situation, being up under man, but just being up under respected men in your life in general. A lot of these women, man, a lot of you women, y'all don't respect the tutelage and instructions and the direction of a man, period. Y'all just totally against all of that. And then when shit like this happen, you want to blame everybody else. Cause like I say, I'm gonna say it again, man. Let me say it again. I don't validate the shit of of dude doing that to her. If that's what happened, hit her with a brick. But at the same time, man, like I said at this game, man, I don't think it's just as cut and dry as him trying to holler at the bitch and she rejecting him with the phone number and he just haul off a brick at her. I don't think it's that. I don't know what else it is, but we have to stay tuned to be continue with it because I truly feel like something more of the story gonna surface up. And then, like I say, even the dudes who was there that they jumped online and basically was saying the disrespectful shit that she be doing. You know what I'm saying? Ladies, you guys to be careful. You got to be careful. You can't be, you know what I'm saying? Even if you with, let me just say this with too. Even if you're dealing with a motherfucker in a relationship wise, and you doing shit to him, and you acting the fuck up, and you attacking him, and you doing all this old crazy shit, and then you want to call your peoples and get them involved. Man, that shit ain't cool. That shit ain't cool, man. It's one thing I love about real bona fide thumb down hoes, man. That's up under some ism, man. That's really in tune with they folks, man. Because even when a bitch get out of pocket, she do some shit that she know she shouldn't have been did, man. When a pimp put the discipline down, man, them hoes don't get to calling their bros. Them hoes don't get to calling their homeboys. You know what I'm saying? Them bitches take that shit. Now they may get mad at him and do some stupid shit with him for us, like, as the program goes. But no. She don't call no outsiders to get involved. No, that's what she don't do. You know what I'm saying? Because she knows she was in the wrong. Even if she didn't know she was on the wrong and she did some shit that was wrong and he laid the discipline down on them, she's not finna call no outsiders. Women, y'all can't be doing that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Because once again, when you out in this world and you out in these streets and you conducting yourself a certain way, you can't be mad at the response that you get from the conduct that you put out there. Everybody's not gonna see it the way that you see it. Like I say, I don't know who the dude was. Once again, like I say, how old was he? What's his maturity? You know what I'm saying? It's a whole lot of shit that's missing. What's his mental capability? You know what I'm saying? Because just like I'm like, damn, for a motherfucker mind just to go straight to a break, like man, that's kind of deep. You know what I'm saying? Like that nigga just surpassed everything else, spitting on her, slapping her, grabbing her, he jumped over all of that and went straight to break. And I'm like, man, it ain't funny, but god damn, man, that nigga said fuck all of that. That nigga jumped over everything, y'all. Dude jumped over everything, man, for real. So, like I say, man, ladies, y'all have to be more careful about the position that y'all put yourself in and who y'all dealing with. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, once again, like the Travis Rudolph dude who knocked old girl brothers down. And for you fellas, man, if you got a female, you got a cousin, you got a homegirl, a sister, whatever the case gonna be, that's out here doing that type of shit, man, you might want to think twice about just jumping into it. Because you could fuck around and get knocked down. Like I say, man, it is so many men, so many in the ground right now for having that phone booth in their back pocket, spinning around and jumped out and tried to save them. Look, man, let me tell you something, especially just growing up in LA. And this not just for LA, this for all cities, man. Like, you got to look at it like this, man. When you see shit like that happening in the streets, at the bus stop, just I'm talking about from being youngsters and not before I was able to drive and shit like that, riding bikes and catching buses and shit like that, seeing that type of shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, we was always taught not to get involved with that shit. You dig what I'm saying? One main thing is because for some reason, you'll get looked at as a sucker. Especially during the era, man, where the Captain Silverhole thing was going around. Like, I ain't finna save no hoe. I ain't no Captain Silverhole. I'm not saving no bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then also more important, niggas start seeing the danger it can put you in. Second thing, another thing is, especially as now, as you know what I'm saying, as me today, man, I'ma always look at it like, what is it that she's done or what is it that she has done that got him tripping on her like this in public? You know what I'm saying? Because we in the times where everybody know, my nigga, everything is a camera now. So if you that upset, you that frustrated at her, you that mad at her, were you willing to jump out the window like that and whoop this bitch ass in public like this? One or two things, nigga. Either one, you know what I'm saying, your mind state is just that low, and two, she you know what I'm saying, she's still stupid enough to be with you. Because you whooping her ass in public like this ain't the first time that this happened. So who the fuck am I to jump in the situation like that and you knock me down? And rather if you get sit down or not, the case gonna be, the bitch still gonna be with you. And then my people's gonna be out of their loved one. Which goes back to, like I say, man, like dude said in the video, what you expect for us to do? Man, motherfuckers is killing for less than zero nowadays. And once again, if this little motherfucker was bold enough to throw a brick at the side of your head in front of all of us, shit, who else? What makes you think he gonna do to a man? So what we supposed to do? It ain't even about the disrespect that she has, or the shit that she's. But this ain't even about that, man. It's about the mind state of this little motherfucker bold enough to do that. Man, that's just gonna make any motherfucker think twice. Now, I'm not gonna get involved with that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna get involved with that shit. You know what I'm saying? This little motherfucker is, you know what I'm saying? So, once again, ladies, whether if you're hearing it now, you're hearing it later, whatever the case gonna be, you can't, it's not wise to be out here conducting yourself a certain way, jumping all aggressive and acting all stupid and just being mouthy with it. And then when the motherfucker, you know what I'm saying, you giving out a certain type of energy. And when the motherfucker give that energy back to you, you want to run and cry to the men and blame us. Like some people were saying, you want protection, you know what I'm saying, get your man. But what I'm saying is that even with your man, who is the protector in your home, even with your man, you get stupid, you get crazy, you know what I'm saying? You bitch, you doing shit, you touching buttons and you connecting wires where you know he's finna blow up a certain type of way. And then when he do blow up on you, you want to get to calling all your friends. You want to get to calling your brothers and shit like that. And for those and fellas, and those y'all who are brothers and homeboys and shit like that, and you know somebody like that, like I said, man, be careful just jumping out there like that. Side note, man, let me just say this right quick, man. Let me just open up my personal files real quick. Let me just say this. Like my oldest daughter, man, she's gonna be 23 this month on the 23rd. I mean on the 22nd. That's that little Pawpaw mom. When she was pregnant with Pawpaw, her and her baby daddy, they had like a little spot together. Right? And it had been a minute before I got a chance to get up over there and really get with them. Now at the time, my daughter and her mom wasn't, all my kids got the same mother. So let me just say that. All three of my kids got the same mama. At the time, my daughter and her mama wasn't really seeing eye to eye. They was having disputes because I don't know, the mom was just tripping. Then at the same time, the mom was dealing with the other baby daddy, the one that she had the other baby by case and this and that. But he's young, he's only like 6, 5 years old, this, that. And then my daughter, she was pregnant. So they was just having differences with each other. So anyway, my daughter moved out. She moved with her baby daddy, right? What you don't know, like I told her, what you don't know can hurt you. Because like I told her, I said, you were so quick to get away from home that you went, which is not bad, you know what I'm saying? You know, you did move. She was 19 at the time, finna turn 20. So, you know, it's nothing like that. I say, but you really didn't know who you was moving into with, though. You see what I'm saying? And you move into it with them. I say, you really don't know nobody too. I say, but okay, you know, situation. So now they together. Now he's doing shit that she don't like. And one thing I can say about dude, that he played mind games with my daughter. You know what I'm saying? He was playing the mind games with her. But he wasn't physical. Never, he wasn't no physical dude. He would just play them stupid mind games. And my daughter will be falling for the mind games, getting her upset, her crying. But then she start attacking him. Kept attacking. Wasn't nobody there to tell her not to attack him. Now, mind you, I didn't know this was going on. You did? I wasn't aware of none of this shit. So anyway, fast forward, this right before the pandemic started. Fast forward, I go out there to where they at. And immediately I peep what everything is going on. And immediately the game had to start working. So I told my daughter, I said, you learned that shit from your mama. I said, you learned that shit from your mama with the goofy she with now. I said, because you didn't learn that from me. Because first of all, you was too young to see me and your mama, besides we was getting into it with each other. I said, you ain't never seen me trip on your mama. Matter of fact, you ain't never seen me act nothing like that on a woman, period. Out of all the women you done seen me with. You have never seen that side of me. So you seeing that shit from your mama. I said, and right now, by going through the stages that you're going through, you being pregnant, I say your mind is just picking up everything that it's just grabbing and holding on to everything that's going on around you. So now that you're in a situation with dude, the first thing that I say, because the mind is a muscle of memory. I say the first thing that your mind do is snap back to what you so used to right now that now you just act out. That's what I said. And I taught you better than that. I said, but then I said, but let me just take it a little bit deeper. How you can fuck everything up, and how it can go from something small to something major. I say, let's just say, for example, you attack him one day, and in his defense, he's trying to get you off of him and defend you from him, and then you get hurt. I say, I'm your father, and as much as game and as much reasoning that I got, I'm still a father first, and I'm still human. And I say, and what if it's a time where, guess what, I'm just not trying to be reasoned with at that particular time, and I do something to hurt him, and then I'm going through a situation where his peoples and my peoples, because it's going to be big, it's going to be something, and let's just say police get involved, jail get involved, now we got a court case get involved, and then I say, and then I see you siding back with him. I said, you think I won't come hurt you? I say, you got me fucked up. I said, because only reason I'm involved with this shit, because you started this shit. Because you kept attacking. You kept attacking. You kept attacking. You know what I'm saying? And how many times and at the time, of course, I'm telling her, learn how to mentally respond. Learn how to mentally respond instead of emotionally reacting to shit. I know you're a girl. I know you're a female. But you also got your father in your life. And I got this game. And I'm teaching it to you. Get control of that shit. Get control, and you know what I'm saying? And by her being away from that shit, from the crucial times, the bullshit was able to seep into her mind, the typical average shit, where she was acting out the way she was acting out because that's what she was being accustomed to at the time. Hey, y'all immediately had to break her up out of that shit. And let her see and open her, like we say, man, open up her seventh eye, her mind, the game eye, and let her see down the road on how much shit you can start because you want to be over here acting up. And it ain't like you ain't been told and don't know and definitely haven't been showed better. You have. So that's why the game sent me here to remind you before it got too far out the way. Hey, I swear to God to y'all, as God is my witness, man, my daughter ain't never had a problem like that again. But it's just the fact that if I wouldn't have been there to remind her and give her, and like I said on that picture, man, apply this game to her, man, ain't no telling what type of situation it'll be in. You dig what I'm saying? No telling what type of situation it'll be in. Because once again, you acting up and acting out, and it can cause trouble where it get other people involved. So like I say, that ladies be, you know what I'm saying, if you're not with nobody, or if you're not, okay, that's one thing, you know what I'm saying, but just, you know what I'm saying, watch the shit that you do. You know what I'm saying? Watch who lives you jeopardize. In other words, bitch, be more considerate of other people than just yourself. Stop thinking that it's always all about just you. Because usually when a lot of you women think that it's always all about just you, usually when y'all get yourself in a situation, somebody get hurt. Sometimes it becomes fatal. Like I say, man, I know that girl that's living with, I know the girl that happened, that shit with Travis Rudolph. Man, I know that bitch feel like shit. And I know her people was just like, fuck you, bitch. My son gone, my brother gone, my cousin gone, my dad gone. All because of you stupid shit. So that's why I understand what some of the men were saying. I'm not getting involved with that shit. I'm not gonna get involved with that shit. Regardless of what the shit that she's done before, whatever the case gonna be. You know what I'm saying? I mean, of course that plays a part to it too, but it's deeper than just that though. You just can't be out here just, you know what I'm saying, you women with these men, and then like I say, bitch, if you fucking with a nigga who's bold enough to act up on you like that in public, then I'ma just say you like the shit, and that's what you want. Man, I ain't gotta say it, man. Y'all know, it ain't no surprise, man. Y'all know how that shit be, man. You know what I'm saying? Mentally battered, mentally held captive, regardless of what physical shit has happened. It is what it is, man. And to be surprised because a lot of times, a lot of women do that shit, my nigga, just not to be alone. And that's even crazy. But like I say, man, that's what's up with that. You know what I'm saying? So, like I say, for as far as that goes, and like I say, 1090J, you know what I'm saying? You reap what you sow, bro. And even though it may not be as deep as the paperwork that you pulled up on other people, the fact remains, man, that you left that key in the door. So you can't be mad when the bullshit come walking through. And then the bullshit, and it's a long line of bullshit that's waiting to walk through. Brother, no light. I mean, man, I always knew. You know what I'm saying? Like we say, man, this game, man, take you with you everywhere you go. Cause you can smell the bullshit. You can see the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? It just doesn't feel right in your spirit. Like something in your soul just don't agree with the shit. You dig what I'm saying? And like I say, um, one thing that I say, man, and so I'm gonna go ahead and bring it to a close. But one thing I say, man, is that love your people and use the money, not use your people and love the money. Okay? Because when you use your people and love the money, and it becomes the reality that the money don't love you back, and you done turned on your peoples, can't be mad at your peoples for not fucking with you. You dig what I'm saying? And far as like as the situation goes with the girl and no light, it just makes me wonder, man. Like I say, I don't think this is the first time that that type of conduct has been showed, but nevertheless, it is what it is because just that. I mean, you got to just think about it, man. For him to take them steps first time to that extreme, that's a little too comfortable for me, man. That was a little too comfortable, a little too easy for you. So I'm just saying that to say, man, and I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. But I personally think that that conduct has been displayed before, maybe with other women in other situations, and the control was there. Maybe a payout was even involved because the girl was saying, hey, he was trying to offer her money, whatever she had to do not to go tell them people. But she stood on that and did what she had and did what was right. Let me say that and did what she was supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? So, ladies, be careful with the men you have around your children. Okay, um, fellas, if you're around women that have kids, be careful how you engage with them kids. Because sometimes, man, kids will say shit that that can stir up a whole lot of problems that don't even be true. So you got to be careful how you engage with kids. And like I say, like I've been saying, man, I'm gonna come with that message, man. What you don't know can hurt you, and that's the truth. You know what I'm saying? Because um, a lot of niggas, sometimes a lot of men, y'all be so focused on um getting to the bitch and getting to her and doing what you want to do and have your ways with her, whatever the case gonna be, and you overlook the situation, how serious the situation could be that she's in with the child, but more important, the person she had that child with. Of course, to each his own. Each individual story is different, but god damn it, a lot of that shit be the common story. But it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So but yeah, man, I done held y'all for a minute, man. It's God, y'all, what's happening with you? You know what I'm saying? I've been here for a hot minute. But though, before I go, let me say this though. I do want to say where that shit go? Hold on a second. Where that go? Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Before I go, say congratulations to BG, baby gangster from the Hot Boys, and got released. You know what I'm saying? Now that's the definition of a solid nigga right there, man. That's the definition of a solid nigga right there, man. BG took that time, didn't tell on nobody, stood down 11 years out of 14. That man need to be commended. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Of course, if you put yourself in that position where you have to do something like that, then stand tall through it all. You dig what I'm saying? Like I say, man, this snitching, this tattletelling, the shit. Even like I say, you even got some people trying to make a difference between telling and snitching. You know what I'm saying? And like Pete used to say, man, the best way to avoid that is just don't put yourself in that position to do something like that. It's just certain things I'm not finna do, man. That is finna put me in the position to where I have to be in on people's face. Not now, I'm not. Now maybe when I was younger, you know what I'm saying? Of course, part of growing up. But not now though. You dig what I'm saying? So, but yeah, I want to say that though. Shout out to BG, you know what I'm saying? Welcome home and shit like that. And yeah, man, like I say, I just wanted to just, you know what I'm saying, chop it up, shoot the shit for a hot minute, you know what I'm saying? No in particular message, but as usual, many messages within the message, you know what I'm saying? But no particular message. Just basically, you know what I'm saying, stay sucker free, people. It's a must and not a choice. Ladies, conduct yourself in a proper, appropriate manner. Whether no matter what your stand is on for us, like as being with men or not with men. You know what I'm saying? Um, like I say, man, you just can't be out here just acting up on nobody and don't expect for it to come back on you. It's going to come back. Like it's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? Some people call it karma. Some gonna say the universe. I'm gonna say this game. You know what I'm saying? But even for us, like as in general, you know what I'm saying? Every action has a reaction. You know what I'm saying? So once again, like I say, man, I don't condone. I'm not validating dude hitting upside the head with the brick. But at the same time, I'm not finna just jump out there and say, men, this, men don't do this, men, we need to do this, man. I don't give a fuck. But what I do care about is that where's the self accountability at? That's all I'm saying. Because none of this wouldn't be happening if you wouldn't have put yourself in that position. But more important, the track record that you have of being disrespectful in the way that you've been disrespectful. It happens. So yes, I hope baby get right. You know what I'm saying? I hope, you know what I'm saying, she learned something from this here. You know what I'm saying? I hope she take a lesson from this and really start and conduct herself in a better way. Because like I said, man, it's a whole lot of shit, you know what I'm saying, that she's been doing. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I don't validate him hitting her side of the face with the brick if that's what happened. But also, like I said, man, this game, like I say, I don't think it was just that cut and dry. Her not giving him her phone number. So until a dude who actually threw the brick, if that's what happened, or somebody close to him that speak as a representative of him, come out and say something, kind of like brief us or give us a little insight on his side of the story, then I'm gonna just leave it at that. And like I say, man, to my peoples and shit like that, and on all where I look at around, it's black men and black women that's voicing their opinion. You know what I'm saying? As if it was just it happened with us. But nevertheless, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, man, it's only good to claim this when it's convenient for you. And this, no disrespect, but like I say, man, you know, it's a lot of others that's mixed with others, or they're others from other places, and they claim this side when it's convenient for them. But as soon as shit go crazy, or as soon as they get first of all, as soon as they get in a position where they get in a better place, then it's down talk up on us. And then also, when something go wrong and shit go haywire like this in this situation, we get the blame for it. It's like, damn. Like, man, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. So, blessings to baby, man. You know what I'm saying? I hate that shit had to happen to you, baby. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, out here acting up in misconduct, you know what I'm saying? Shit gonna happen. So yeah, man, I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here, man. It's almost 2 hours and shit like that, man. I ain't really got too much to say up on that. Blessings to you three. Love you, bro. Thank you for the game for you and the others. Okay, for sure. No, I appreciate you. I appreciate all y'all coming through, man, as usual. You know what I'm saying? Snazzy, once again, I apologize, baby, for the weird emoji. I meant to send up 2 prayer hands. You know what I'm saying? So, thank you. Because I was sitting up and thinking, I said, damn, I know she not. I said, but what if Snazzy up there talking about like, motherfucker, this what you said, nigga? Okay, nigga, I'm not sending you nothing. But no, baby. You know what I'm saying? A whole bunch of ones beat a whole bunch of nuns. And whatever it is, baby, I appreciate it and I thank you. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to just let you know that that was an accident. But yeah, man, I'm gonna try to tap back in next week, you know what I'm saying, if God willing and the game appointed. Kind of like working on a few little things, man, that need to be spoken upon for us, like as, you know what I'm saying, just, teaching and, you know what I'm saying, and speaking and giving the message, man. You know what I'm saying? Been working on a few little things and kind of like, letting the game, like, because I don't sit down and write no itinerary or nothing like that, or write no journal, no handbook, and nothing like that, man. My mind just pop up on the subject or something like that. And as the days go by, man, certain information come across me because I'm gonna see certain things that's okay, this and that, and then when the time come, I just sum it all up and break it all down. You know what I'm saying? But I'm definitely gonna touch on um, what you don't know can hurt you, and also somewhere down the line, I'm gonna speak up on how sometimes, and really in these times, less is more. Yeah, sometimes less is more. So we'll do shit like that, man. Got a couple of more stories I'm gonna bring up too and shit like that. Kind of like, I ain't really thought about nothing like that, but I'm gonna come with something. You know what I'm saying? So y'all just stay in tune, man. Stay, fucking with your boy and shit like that. I'm gonna try, like I say, hopefully next week, if God willing, and game appointed time, I'll be back next week. Um, Wednesday or Thursday. Probably Thursday. Probably Thursday. I'm gonna see what's up. But either Wednesday or Thursday, I'll try to keep it within them two around the same game time, same game channel. You know what I'm saying? And put something together. You know what I'm saying? And we'll chop it up and see what's going on from there. So, uh, good night to y'all. Y'all be careful. Stay sucker free. In the words of our partner, hope you live as long as you want. Don't want as long as you live. And in the words of Sepulveda, put God in game over everything, man. You know what I'm saying? So I tap in with y'all. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. And y'all be cool, man. Holla at y'all next week. Gone.